missed it. We'll have to see whether or not they have an inclination of it going on, but long extended trade in the top side.
Yeah, going impossible. There's an Atofo coming through from the all-out. The Shy pops the dominance here. This is dangerous though onto Arla. Well, protection. Yeah, he can do that with the solo killer. Reverse Weibo now coming up to contest regardless after everything goes on up there, but EDG get the Herald. They also kill Might Shy yet again, and Arla is off to the races here in game 1.
Yeah, Arla picks up the solo kill. It felt like the Shy was just trying to damage test a little bit, but didn't have the damage in tow. And I think what he was looking for realistically is the angle with the all-out underneath the tower. Maybe he just barely misjudges how far back he'll be. The angle looks like he's going to drag him more up and to the right, and that could...
Yeah. No, Chris was there as under turret the Shy again! Again! Oh, Arla, you absolute unit.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the power of having the Blade Luring King online so early on in the game. What I was talking about before Weibo were eyeing up that play through the mid lane was that Arla, in that 1v1, still had a pickaxe, right? It goes into Gore Drinker, the other core component item, rather, that the Renekton will often build. He just felt like, you know what? I'm strong enough. I'm just going to go Blade, smash the 1v1, and he's done it again. Another solo kill this time, though.
Killers, and guess what? Kill the support again. That's what they say. Mako just caught out and dead to Chris. Now, meanwhile, the mid play comes through in the 2v2 lockdown. Look at the CC combination. Jamada, as you alluded to.
That just solo kills him. There's not much counterplay there as the Shy.
Again. This time, it's not really fair. Ghost is going to be used, but look, here you go. The Rain of Anger's back. The seismic shove is there, and Fofo partakes in the Shy pie. 0 for Cassante. He's having a rough time of it, Jamada, and EDG are just exposing that top lane over and over.
Yeah, they are. They really, really are. Arla's getting the better end of this game. That's for sure. EDG need to try and find EDG or rather Weibo need to try and find a little bit more of a counterpunch somewhere on the map. We've seen them abuse Mako once or twice, but I feel like you need something with a little more oomph, right? A little more actual gold return on some of these plays. Otherwise, right now, EDG, they're leading by several thousand gold, almost 4,000 at the moment. And they're picking up the second dragon, so there's not even going to be a snowball on your part as Weibo.
True. As
even on the bottom side we pan down, that's 2 plates going over to leave, and Mako as well. So Weibo really desperately need to find something. It's
going to be used. Actually, the damage from Xiao, who's great. The all-out there. The Shy onto Arla. The help out of his little bro. Now we have the Weaver Claw coming through as Light does manage to get the dragon. Somehow EDG got it stolen from under them, but Weibo, you take that up as a win.
Yeah, that's a heist. That's not just a win. Weibo still the dragon. They managed to take down Arla. They don't let that whole flank shenanigans occur. So for EDG, definitely a massive loss, but still very much in control of the game in terms of the gold department. Just about what they're going to do now with Dragon off the map at this time and Baron spawning in a minute's time. You have to imagine the Baron will be the focus, as there is no second dash on this one here for Arla.
They're going to get flipped back. I mean, Arla now in the middle. There's the all-out. The Shy might sacrifice himself, but he's healed up, shielded up. Arla's dead. Xiao comes in, helps the brother out. Yet again, these guys working like clockwork as Shy was close to Fallout, or rather Fofo, and sending him to a Fallout. As they get that one pick, they stop EDG. It is in front of Dragon. Arla might have TP Jamada, but 40 seconds till he's up.
Yeah, very long death timer. EDG, they pick up that mid lane tier 2 from the help of Leave there, but they're looking for a pick on the side lane, and it just doesn't go their way. They don't have the damage to kill the Shy there. But you can kind of tell they're almost bored, aren't they? They don't really know what plays they can make, because Weibo are defending so well that Hex Flash could have resulted in something.
However, with Light going down, it comes back to EDG, the all-out from the Shy. He's trying, he's still alive. Gets the kill! The Shy! That's the best all-out I've ever seen, but EDG is still in this with a big chance of Xiao, who left in the middle, but the Shy comes back in. Xiao's trying with his might, but the Shy is too weak at this point. Arla with a double, and our top lane has fired it out while Fofo gets it in the middle. The Shy tanky enough, but he can't get past Arla. The quadra kill, Croc, and the brawl that we were waiting for.
The Crocodile finally gets to flex his muscles in a team fight. Hysteric, she must feel at home. EDG, they'll finally get this dragon. And Weibo, I mean, credit to them for making that even remotely close. And they just pick their man really, really quickly. I think it's engaged from Casa, followed up immediately by Xiaohu and Chris. But the real person to watch is Arla.
Takes some poke damage, and You can see that charging it up is light once more, but Ala's out of range. Old shock laser comes through, light gets hit. Now you're in a 4 versus 5. EDG lead them all around the pit while Ala has a flank angle with dominance yet again. He's got a slice and dice target. Look at where Scuttle Crabber is right now. Is for the Baron. For the Baron. Show who got it. Why did they flip it and slide? Gets taken down by Leave. Now for Weibo, they have a 3 versus 1 until the rest of the team comes charging in with Fofo. The Weaver's wall the side picks up the knockback with the Shy. Charges back up, he's shielding. And meant onto Jeje. He survives, flips him over. Natopo strike. Like being at a bowling alley here with the knockback and the Baron still. Weibo did okay, I guess.
Hysterics! JJ smiting Tibbers instead of Baron! Really? I can't believe it! Weibo are just on a high. Look at this! Look! I'm not even gonna say anything, just look. Chris comes in, drops the Tibbers.
Head box, so baby, dude. 5-head Tibbers ult from Chris. He knew.
Oh my god. And off the back of that, the fight that ensues, Weibo just about able to kind of hold their ground. Shy brings JJ up. And, he never makes it back down alive. And they trade out that kill. They've got the Baron for now. And we'll see what they can do with it. EDG, they really made a bit of a mess of this mid game. But I mean, it's so difficult to kind of break what Weibo decided to turtle into. So much more wave clear, a lot more poke, easier to disengage, and EDG don't have enough tools to actually force, right? It's just realistically Fofo and JJ, and you have to hope you can get in range to follow up on that damage. And it's starting to show as Weibo now have delayed the game so much more than it probably deserved to be.
And he does so. Light was given no help, no escape as the Shy jumps in. Weibo are all over the place. Leave is taking him out onto Xiao, who 1 versus 3 Tibbers out. But I got cleansed, baby. Goodbye, Chris. It was only a flash in the pan, as Leaf doesn't need no support to take them all down.
He keeps on doing it, doesn't he? Leave every single time he gets an opportunity to skate forward, he does it. He takes out Xiaohu, and that could be the game very easily. Death timers a little bit too long. The wave is here. EDG are going to take game number 1. It was very, very shaky in the mid game, but I think again it's more credit to Weibo for holding on for so long. And EDG off the back of 1 dragon fight, so many happened in this game. Will be EDG taking game number 1.
It just came down to a barrel of laughs in some of the fights, but the competitive edge, EDG, they had that game for the majority. You always felt like it was going to be theirs. Weibo Gaming made it hard. And to be fair, EDG also made it hard on themselves at some point. But a still deserved win in the grand scheme of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the way that Ala procured is leading top side almost by himself. Pretty much entirely by himself.
Heal burn, not too bad. Meanwhile, the top lane boys. All right, this is almost as good as an episode of Burke's Backyard as Decimating Smash. Ala again! A solo kill for first blood. This time he doesn't even need Jeje.
Can you believe it? I
can.
I just you can. That's good. All right. Well, the Shy is he's having a day, isn't he? He is having a day. As a immediate replay, Q3 knockback W. The Shy just feels like he's winning this trade, but then unfortunately the E connects the slows there, and it's a full charge Q from Ala, and with no flash available, and just a ghost, Ala's able to catch up.
Told you,
really nice
top lane matchup would be the most exciting. I said it hypocritically, but unironically, sorry, but no, I said it ironically. God, English is hard. Tell you what, I don't envy people who learn this language. I'm native. Silent ulti goes close range. The Shy's buying time, but a kickback with the Sonic Wave. He is no more as JJ makes it an uneven scale.
Yeah, he does. And whilst that's going on, very least, Caster picks up this Cloud Dragon, and it's going to be... Oh, it's a Chemtech Dragon. Apologies. Will be a Hextech Soul as...
Oh! I'm dead again!
All right,
he just goes for it.
This is when the combo is broken. And I said, normally the execution bar isn't always met. If you get one shot like that, it does feel a bit broken. Light is at 2 items as well, it has to be mentioned. Whereas Leave is getting along slowly to his first. I'm not sure whether or not he's going to go Shield Bow or Gale Force or Kraken Slayer himself. as he's got the components for all three. So we're gonna have to wait.
Takes...
Did we need an action replay for this?
Yeah, we did. Look.
Yeah,
Mako.
Oh, Mako's flash! I didn't even see. Hey, there you go.
X-Whip is
speed.
there. Well, Light's coming in red hot. Jamada, he has Navori with double TP as well. We're going to see Wavo move into position. Mako caught out. He tries to turn him off. Tidal Wave hits everyone close to prison. And the knockout. In you go for a penny and a pound. Xiao gets Barrett again. The Shy's ready to do flips on everyone. Back is in the middle of the whole team. Cassante won't die. Leaf has so many chakrams, but it doesn't matter. Light runs in so ambitiously so, but Fight for Skin will not be used willingly. It is over. Exempt betters. Once again, L falls down. Just like the anime, Light's winning it all.
Oh, we're getting a game 3 out of these two, aren't we, Hysterics? It feels written in the stars. Weibo, they steal the Baron. Xiaohu again. It's a bit of a miracle, and it's a bit of a desperation play from EDG, and I think they read the room correct. In all honesty, they're just so far behind at this point that it would be Weibo that will look to try and do the Baron anyway, and probably find a successful turn. And they just look for this play. Mako does his best to delay the inevitable. Gets one shot. This wave separates everyone from EDG, and I feel like the brief moment it stops them from DPSing the Baron is enough.
The infinite decides to go at this moment as Tidal Wave comes through. I'm not sure. Mako and Leaf decide to leave out for the time being. The kick on the side. It's big from Jeje as Mako and Leaf are so low on health they can't help him out. Jeje tries, but Weibo might put the finishing touches on this game now.
Yeah, I think that might have been final nail in the coffin, Hysterics. Inhibitors open, bot, mid, top side as well. Can be the same thing in the moment. This game, it's going to be so hard for EG to come back if there even is an angle at this point. Light's so far ahead, he's not been able to be felled often or had much pressure put on him. The mid inhibitor's gone, and the sides are open, and the Hextech Soul spawns in a minute's time. Likely going to be the focus here. We'll see where.
Even in the middle of the whole team, he fails it! No, the Glacier Prison with the culling leaf goes over the wall. Rather light, excuse me, somehow. The Shy takes him on a bit of a journey, but still gets the kill. He's now ghosting. He's running after leaf. The Shy is upset. Wants another kill for the Arsenal. Budget Aurelia cleaves through as Weibo Gaming say enough is enough. We go to a game 3 in our terrific little Tuesday, and Weibo got a little bit more than meets the eye here up against EDG.
Yeah, a lot more agency found through the draft in this game number 2. And they mop the floor with EDG. They counterpunch strong. The Shy's going to be feeling good about it as well after game number 1 from his perspective. First one up out of the chairs, always the Shy. They will be looking to try and reverse sweep throws.
He just ignores it every time. He literally gets up in his chair. I've noticed. He will not look at post-game screen. He will just return. He'll just leave. And everyone else will, you know, slowly get up and everything. But the Shy, either he needs to go to the bathroom after every game, or he just is in the mindset, you know? One of the two.
He's ready to go next and immediately find.
Weibo might just find yet another kill. The early game was meant to be EDG, but now with yet another summoner, the 5-head is exploding on my screen.
Everybody on the bottom side of the map used Flash, Hysterics. Everyone got involved in that extended play, and it all comes from JJ trying to get onto the blue buff. The Q connects, even though Caster's stunned up, and the only reason why JJ doesn't die sooner is because that W just barely flies wide. As JJ comes back down, has the opportunity to flash away, get a little bit of distance, but once the permafrost comes in, dash forward from Light ensues. Chris picks up the kill, and now he's got red buff, so he's got an auto attack with no mana. Everybody coming back was, like we mentioned,
Fofo by stream. Looks like it's going to the absolute piss now. JJ has to flash away. The Shy Needlework doesn't connect. Everyone is whipping Jamada.
Execution, not quite met there, but it's EDG still on the side of the Dragon, and with Caster chunked out, this should just about be enough for EDG to pick up this third Dragon of the game. It's Cloud Dragon, Cloud Soul. Haven't spoken about it much. And honestly, this is one of the few games where I would say all of the extra movement speed, if they pick it up on the next Dragon, is going to make life quite oppressive for Weibo, because as EDG, you want to rotate around the map quite a bit at this point in the game, and it could come through. We'll talk about it in a second. This Dragon attempt, Caster rather, the engage attempt just flies wide.